Carsten Brzeski joins us, Global Head of Macro at ING. Carsten, I think Annette has done a terrific job of raising a lot of the concerns that the markets have about further lockdowns because of COVID in Germany. What are the risks economically at this point?
Well, the risks are that at least the German economy could end up in a stagnation, maybe even in a very small so-called technical recession. Because don't forget, we already have high energy prices weighing on private consumption. We have the German industry suffering from supply chain frictions. And now on top of that, we have already the restrictions. We might even get stricter lockdowns. So this will clearly push the German economy, at least at the brink of stagnation towards the end of this year. And it also means that we will probably have to wait then until springtime, be it that the virus is over, be it that supply chain frictions start to be elevated or relieved. And so it will take really until springtime before the German economy takes up speed again.
Carsten, let me follow up and ask you about supply chain constraints and how much they are taking out of GDP at this stage. The BDI had an interesting report out in the last few days flagging just how pervasive and stubborn these supply chain problems are for German industry.
Well, probably had you asked me this 2 weeks ago, I would have said it is all about supply chain friction. Supply chain frictions are a much more pressing issue for the entire German economy than the virus is. Well, we're now currently, so I don't know really anymore because the virus is taking limelight and center stage again. But what happened? We had 2 quarters, the second quarter and the third quarter this year, in which industrial production didn't grow at all, despite the fact that order books are richly filled, despite the fact that inventories have been really reduced to extremely low levels. They are empty. So normally this means industrial production should start again, should be kickstarted, but we are missing the input. We are missing the microchips. We are missing the containers coming out of Asia. So unless and until these issues are solved, the German industry will clearly only run whatever at second gear, but will not be able to shift into a higher gear.